Hi guys, and welcome to a new fidget spinner video. So this is a close-up of it. It's got some weights. I don't know what they're made of in the outside. So that's it there. It's warping is the camera, so don't think it's a special spinner, it's just the camera doing that. So this is the bag it came in. Nothing special, but at least it protects it from dust and stops the bearing getting choked, so you have to clean it out before you even use it. So nothing special there, made in China. So let's listen to the stock bearing of it. They're quite a bit noisier than the normal bearing. Let's put it up to the microphone. Quite a nice looking design, this one. Quite a noisy bearing. So let's do a one finger spin. If you can see that, it is bouncing quite a bit. Backwards and forwards, very fast. Quite a noisy bearing, like I said. So it does spin on one finger. So the stock run time was 1 minute and 21 seconds one way and 1 minute and 31 seconds the other way. So let's go ahead and show you the price. So I think there's 4 colour options available, but you don't get to choose them. So it's difficult to show you on a black and white printout though. So Fidget Creative Colourful Edge Finger Spinner, try Windmill Hand, and it's from Global Fashion 2010. So the options were random colour, no weight information, no bearing information, alloy and plastic, and I call it a Tron style because that's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and show you the weights. Just get it in shot. Switch it on. Let's go ahead and put it on the scale. So 28 grams or 1 ounce. So not massively heavy. Let's just switch that off. Let's go ahead and measure it for you. Just get it back in focus. So we're talking about 67 millimeters, I think. 67. Can you see that? 67 mil, or in inches, almost 2.5. Well, just over 2.5. Sorry, almost 2 3/4 inches. Let's put that down there. So right, let's show you the slop in the bearing now. Just had to move stuff out of the way. See if we can get it to focus first. So I hold the pads flat, and then I move the bearing on the pads, so there is quite a lot of slop there. So how easy is it to spin with one hand? So this is just a bog standard tri spinner, so it's really easy. As tri spinners are, your finger falls straight to the gap each time, and you can spin it both ways. You get up a decent speed. Like I said, it's quite a noisy bearing though, but it's quite easy to spin with one hand. There's no real good or bad points. The one thing I have noticed is these are just pushed in, and so's the bearing, so it's quite a loose bearing fit inside its housing, because they've not made it circular. They've put flats on it for some reason, I don't know why, but they do whatever they want. You can't influence them by doing anything. So let's go ahead and uncover the bearing. Let's see if I can get it off without breaking the cap. At least then you can tell how easy it is to get off. There we go, the back of the cap's come off. So yep, so this is like I said, the bearing has actually moved when I got the caps out. Let's go ahead and push it back in. I don't know if you can see that, it's actually raised. See if it'll focus. No. There we go, so you just have to push it back in so it's not fantastically held, and just make sure it's in the middle. So that's a big downside with it, the bearing moves. So let's compare it to a skateboard bearing. That's the skate bearing there, so that's a 22 mil diameter bearing, which wouldn't fit in this frame really. It's a bit too big for this spinner, and it needs quite a heavy spinner to spin a skate bearing. So that's it. Let's go ahead and just put them back in. I always put the fat one back in first, if you can see that. So I put the fat one back in first and get it central, and then just, if the bearings moved, push it back, and then put the smaller one that fits inside into it, and then you'll always make sure that you've got equal gap either side of the spinner then, so it doesn't jam. And you'll know straight away as soon as it jams, because it'll just stop straight away. So I have ordered lots of different designs of fidget spinners, so to see what you can get for the smallest amount of money. So as they arrive in the post, I'll make videos of them. So let's go ahead and show you a few others that I've already done videos on. So this one was £1.89 and it spins for 5.5 minutes. So I would say this is close to my best spinner I've bought so far. So £1.89, which was really good. So that was one of them. And that one was a flower design with the five arms on it. And then this one was a cog, or a gear design, whatever you want to call it, which is a solid lump of aluminium, not two bits stuck together. And that one was £2.78. And then this one was a Captain America fidget spinner. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a star on it and the outer bit spins, so there's plenty of room for 2 fingers on this one, which is what I really like about the Captain America fidget spinner. So that's it guys, so thanks for watching, and check back soon. Cheers!